this is Sam Pirozzolo with Bobby Zahn again, and this Right Bite is going to focus on the TPP, or basically what's not been happening with the TPP. Well, Donald Trump was over in Asia last week. It seemed that the Trans-Pacific Trade Partnership has been stalling, or it's been failing. The members haven't been able to come together. They've been having meetings, right? Something like that. Can you fill me in what's going on, Bob?
Yeah, they've been having meetings ever since the United States pulled out of the TPP, and they're having a very hard time coming to any sort of agreement. It seems that the missing cog in their machinery here is the United States, and specifically, it seems that they're short of a patsy. They have no patsy anymore in the
There's nobody to pay the bill, is what
There's nobody to pay the bill, right? There's nobody to get stuck in the game of musical chairs with a large trade deficit. So therefore, it's much less attractive to the other 16 countries.
So these countries don't necessarily want to partake in the new TPP because we're not there to pay the bill, which again was we were talking about global welfare, where the United States was allowing other countries to come in and do business here, and we were not exporting our products. And for decades, that's been hurting the American worker. And Donald Trump is really trying to put an end to that right now.
Yes, yeah. Donald Trump is actually the first president in many years. We have a long line of presidents that were basically globalists, and Democrats and Republicans alike. I mean, Nixon opened up China, Clinton...
and when Nixon opened up China, the reason for that was so we could do trade with China.
Right.
That was supposed to be a tremendous thing for us.
Right, but if you really think about it, right, what can you really sell to a country of people that make 58 cents a year?
Okay.
And that's why there's no other alternative than for this to end badly for us. And history has surely shown that it's ended badly for us.
Well, so, when you talk about it, so that's true. We've closed our factories. We've closed manufacturing, auto working, steel mills have gone. We're building bridges, even the Verrazano Bridge and the San Francisco Bay Bridge, which has had problems, were built with Chinese steel.
That's right.
And that's taking jobs away from American steel workers. And just about every industry has been affected when it comes down to electronics and computers. All of that is happening over there. We send our raw products to other countries. They send it back to us as a finished product.
That's very true. And when you talk about the trade imbalance is about $500 billion, $500 billion a year. And it's actually even a little bit worse than that, because our largest export, the largest item that we export, is scrap steel. And I know you had mentioned before we export scrap denim. So we basically, there's no jobs in scrap steel or scrap denim. Basically, they just go in a big pile, they get put on a ship and they ship it over there. Now they transform these scrap materials into finished products, which they send back to us. And finished products is really where the jobs are.
Okay, so it's a good thing we've got Donald Trump out there pulling out of the TPP. The TPP is falling apart because, the other countries don't want to step up to the plate. They don't want to be the ones paying for it. So what do you predict? The TPP is going to maybe fall apart and we're going to go into individual trade negotiations?
It seems that way. I mean, there are 3 countries already out of the 16 that are willing to pull out of it. So, I mean, I just can't see, without somebody willing to step up to the plate and be the loser, nobody seems to want to be involved in it. And that's really what the president's been talking about. He's been talking about fair trade. He's willing to be involved in a trade deal with any country that's willing to open up their borders to us the same way that we're willing to.
Their markets.
Absolutely. Right.
Okay, so no more losing for America. That's what the president said, or the candidate Trump said in his campaign. It's about winning.
That's right.
And we're happy to see that we're putting an end to global welfare.
I'm very happy to see that.
All right, this is Sam Pirozzolo with Bobby Zahn. We're just talking a little bit about the TPP. Our next Right Bite is going to be a bite about NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement. Is it free, or do we pay for that too? The answer really shouldn't surprise you. Thank you very much. Have a good day.